Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm Tyus here with Harrison and John, and we are on the road again. Just can't wait. Anyways, we're going on an out-of-state duck hunt, and we're going to do basically a expectation, kind of our plans. It is an out-of-state. We do got the Pro Drive behind us, the old 1748. 1848. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I only know that because of the song.
Because your old boat used to be a 1754.
Yeah. And this is her last season because we will be getting the 50 horse. And someone might be possibly...
It'll still be rolling in the crew. Don't worry. Just behind a different
Someone
pickup.
might be picking it up from us here very soon. Sooner than maybe we want to do the exchange. But anyways, before we get into this episode, just a reminder, guys, go check Motion Ducks out. motionducks.com/MVM. And then when you go on there, you'll see our special deal for our listeners. You get the ultimate spreader. It's a jerk rig on steroids. It really is, guys. Honestly, it's in the boat. We got two rigs of them set up. You brought two, too?
No, not here.
Oh.
Because I know you have yours in the boat, but I have two of them.
Yeah. And John, you guys do too, don't you?
Motion ducks?
I mean, everybody we hunt with, everybody uses it. Like, I'm telling you, if you haven't bought, just pull the trigger.
I had one when they first came out at the ISE show. Probably, I'm not even kidding you, dude, it's been 12 years ago.
Oh, I don't think he's been around that long.
Dude, it was literally when he first came out. I don't even know if it was called Motion Ducks yet. I met him at the ISE show, and I bought one the very first year.
I know I met him like...
No, it wasn't that
8 years
long
ago.
It was probably...
I bought it because he was at the ISC show, and I met him, and he was like, yeah, dude, here's this, and try it out. And we've been friends
It
ever
was
since.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
It was
at least 8. It might have been 9. But that's funny. I think we did talk to that guy the same year.
It was 8 years ago.
Did we know each other then?
No, I had no idea who you were.
Oh.
This was... I think I was 15 when I bought one or something like that.
That's fun. We were probably at the same show.
I'd be willing to bet. I'm telling you, it was when it was first a prototype.
Mm-hmm.
But been a believer ever since.
But you go on there, you'll see it says like welcome Mid-Valley Mercenaries crew or whatever. And then when you go to checkout, so you're already getting like, I think it says it's 119 or 115. And then our deal's like 98. And then you can go in there and check out and put the code in Mid-Valley, all one word, and get an additional 10% off there. So anyways, go check that out. Trust me, we all run it. Everybody I know runs it. And those calm, windless days is key. All right, let's get into this. So we're leaving. We left around 11:30. Left town around 11:30. Me, John Harrison, and normally we leave super, super early when we go out of state so we can get to where we're going to scout for the next day. But we have good feelers out for where we want to go, what we want to do.
Yeah.
So
we're going to go about it a little different.
Yeah.
Than what we usually do.
We are, really.
We usually always leave super early in the morning. Get there to be able to scout
late at night and drive all night.
Right.
So, which me and Thomas and Harrison done that before.
That was a rough trip.
We did good, too, on that trip, actually.
We had some good
I mean, it was some long days.
This was before the boat, so it's even harder.
All
I mean, it really beats on you.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we should get to where we're going at our Airbnb around, I'm just going to say 1. I think we'll get there earlier than that, but we don't know what the weather's going to be like all the way there. We got a long drive. And get to the Airbnb, and we're going to do something some people probably frown on, but we're actually going to sleep till around 7 or so.
You know we say that.
I know.
And I bet we're going to be so juiced from like, let's just go.
Well, you mean earlier, or do you just mean that night? Because, I mean, where are we going to go?
Somewhere.
It's 1 in the morning. I mean, like...
No, I mean, not at that moment. I mean...
Oh, get up earlier?
We say, we're going to sleep till 7 or 8 a.m.
Yeah.
There's a 50-50 chance that we're going to say, let's get up at 4 and roll.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, okay, the only reason I think we might not do... I definitely know we could do that because I know us. The only thing I think why we're probably not going to do that is because we want to look at the area we're at first before we go where we're going. Yeah. Right? So we kind of want to, like, let's look at it while the birds should be moving the most, see what the birds are doing, eat a quick breakfast, and then roll, and we're going to hunt the rest of the day. So... And I think it's going to take us a little while, don't you, once we get to where we're going to kind of find where we want to set up?
Oh,
you know?
yeah, absolutely. There's so many
areas to look at.
Opportunity there.
Yeah.
That, you could spend
miles.
You could spend thousands of hours up there digging,
Trying to learn. So, John, you've never been, and I honestly, I don't even care, but we're going to Washington. Have you been there yet?
Not to Washington,
Okay.
no.
What's your feelings on it? Like, I know you've watched the videos, and I know the videos aren't always how it is in real life, right? Because it misses the whole story, but
right.
What's your thoughts on it?
No, I'm excited. It's going to be I think it's going to be a total different hunting experience than I've probably ever done. Because, all states are different when it comes to hunting, just different scenarios, different, you just hunt differently and out of state.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see how it turns out, and we'll see. We don't have any birds down here, so they got to be up here somewhere.
Hence why we hit the road, right?
They got to be up there.
Hit it in Slovember.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have been looking at all, but old Alberta and a lot of Canada's
freezing up. Son.
Highest it's even getting is 20
They're not
degrees.
down here, and
they're going to be
froze
there.
Up there. Guess where they're at? Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
They got to be there somewhere.
Yep.
Either way, we're fixing to drive through them or past them.
Yeah, one of the two. That's what I'm excited about because I know those temps are locked up there, and so those birds are moving. Know that. So, yeah, but our first day is going to be more of a morning scout, afternoon hunt, which is, it's kind of nice to roll into a new,
in the daylight, see it for what it is.
And roll into the beginning of a hunt not slammed with exhaustion. Because we do it all the time and it always happens.
Your brain doesn't think straight. Because how many times have we got there and we're trying to just get out there and we're looking like, oh, dude, whatever, let's just go there, let's hunt.
Yep.
And we don't put the time in that we should.
You rush it.
You do. You rush it because you're trying to get another hunt out of it. Mm-hmm. We've talked about it, beating a dead horse about going on an out-of-state hunt. You just have to account for 2 days of driving. Mm-hmm. You just have to. It's the way it is. We always try to milk another shoot out of it.
Yep.
And it honestly really never pays off. Mm-mm. It just smokes you for the whole trip.
Yep.
So, should be a good start,
I think so. I think we'll be pretty refreshed. To me, if I'm getting like 6 hours of sleep, dude,
6 hours is great.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I slept 3 hours last night.
Oh, John, you can survive on that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. When we're hunting, I can. Yeah.
I mean, that's unheard of, dude.
That's
usually.
what I on a normal night, like just in life, 6 hours, I'm rolling.
Will we be getting that the rest of the nights? I don't really know. But to start the hunt out, the trip out is such a good way to start because, dude, when you start on an all-nighter binge or you start on 2 hours.
It's not so much the sleep's a big thing, but driving through the night in bad weather.
Is that ducks out there? No,
there's some out there, but. No, but.
Dude.
Driving through the night.
Well, you don't. Not only you said making bad decisions, but you don't want to make. You don't want to make sacrifices because
exactly we'll be looking at a spot. This is before we had a boat, and we're like, dude, it's 2 miles.
Yeah.
Like, do we really want to do that right now?
Yeah. You start second guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
You just question it, and you're like, no, let's just do this.
Or we'll just stay close to the ramp. We'll go to this close ramp.
You take the easy way out, dude, and then it comes, and then you regret it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, John, I'm excited for you because I felt like that junior vet hunt was like such a letdown for you, man. Like, I know we had fun and everything, but like, okay, it's fun to a point.
Yeah, I mean, we had a blast.
Yeah.
For sure. The birds just weren't there, though, for some reason. They just weren't in there, weren't where we were.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was
for some reason,
fun.
The successful hunting stories seem to always be a little more fun than the other ones.
Yeah.
Not that, we all know it's not everything.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps.
It definitely does. So I really want to see us I really want to get on the mallards. I mean, I'm not going to try to pretend it's all about you, John, but
yeah,
I want to pound some greenheads, son.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good little taste. We had some just nasty decoying birds last time we were there. Just,
did you film up there?
Huh?
Did you film?
Yeah, we kind of. We did a lot of cell phone stuff. I did my GoPro too, but it just never worked out like once we started shooting good on the first day, wasn't even buying my GoPro, so I just said forget it.
Right.
You know, I'm not as committed to it as I was before.
No, I know. We've talked. Oh, you and I had some serious
I've been a lot
convos
happier
about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You almost don't get to enjoy the hunt as much because you're so stressed about all the other stuff.
But even now, since I've taken it easier, I still can enjoy it with it because I'm not forcing it.
Right, exactly. Now it's back to more of the hobby type thing. Not I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is so dumb because it was never have to. I just treated it that way.
Yeah.
I think you get in this rut of like
You
trying
get
to
caught
grow
up in it
and yeah.
you know, the snowball starts rolling and you get caught up in it.
Yeah. But so that's the first day. The second day, obviously, and third, you're never going to be able to like speak that far out on a trip like this. Because either you're going to find the birds and find a good spot, you're just going to whack them and just stay there, or you're going to have to move completely somewhere else, who knows how far. And that's kind of like why I like getting this, wherever I'm going to hunt, this one thing I've learned is you kind of want to centralize yourself because you're like, man, if I know I'm going to hunt up north, I'll make my Airbnb up there and we'll be right by where we hunt and we're a 10-minute drive. But what happens if the birds aren't there?
Right.
Then you got to drive
3 hours.
3 hours to get to your other spot. But if you put yourself in the central location where there's birds
You have
there,
no excuse
there's
to not
birds
go
south,
anywhere.
and there's birds north, you're always an hour distance from wherever you go, or you get lucky where they're at, where your Airbnb is, you're right there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I've figured, because I've done it the other way too, thinking, let's bank on this spot, and it just don't. Every once in a great while you'll get lucky, but for the most part, it just doesn't. Whoop-de-doo, you have to drive 1 hour. I mean, it's so funny, like we've talked how people act like driving an hour is crazy.
Well, my family in Illinois.
Yeah.
For us to go, for where we live to go out to dinner, like to go uptown to go out to dinner, a 30-minute drive to do anything, actually anything at all, is standard. Like here,
right?
How we live. But back there, I just remember being visiting, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go over and have dinner, but it's a little bit of a drive." Like, how far? Oh, it's like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's like nothing.
I'll ride my bike. It's like not a big deal. It's crazy. But I mean, back there in a day, you could drive across 4 states,
right,
or more.
Well, I always tease Matt Zavlonic how he'd be like back east. When we say back east, we're talking about
where he's
Maine.
at.
Yeah, we're talking about Maine, and we're talking about Pennsylvania when we're out on the West Coast. He says back east, he means the other side of the state, like 3 hours away. It's like,
Right.
what?
We drive that far for a day shoot and drive home.
I know, literally. So, I don't know. Yeah, take notes, John. You just watch, learn, write down the mistakes, write down the good things about what you see me do, Paris do.
Paper and pen.
Kind of lick your pen. Write it down in a little book. Lucky.
A little right in the rain.
Yeah.
And then say, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. When I start doing my own trips, I tell you what. Well, do you ever see yourself, John, doing that later on?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I always wondered
way
because
later on. I mean, not in a couple years probably, but
yeah,
when I'm older for sure.
Because I mean, we have a lot of duck hunters, but I don't know how many of them. And it doesn't matter. It's not wrong. I'm just curious of who will actually.
It's a lot of commitment,
one day.
dude.
It is.
It's a lot of
and
commitment,
money,
and it's a lot of sacrifice.
Money.
Yeah, the financial side of it of going, and then
I guess it
the
depends
sacrifice
too.
I mean, it's a grind. Long drives, little sleep.
It
You're
depends
working
too on
at
your
it.
job too. What kind of job situation I'm going to have?
Right.
That is very, very true. Job and
It's all based
school,
on that.
If you're
yeah.
younger in school,
College. Yep.
Right.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean,
Yeah, how many trips have we gone on where I'm doing school throughout the middle of the night and hunt all day, and
100%.
just how much.
Colton's been with me doing college.
How committed are you?
Nathaniel was doing college on our last one.
Yep.
So, yeah, and that's what I said, because I've said this for a while, and I don't know how many of all my friends listen to this podcast, but I know quite a few do. But I've always said, like, it's not talking bad about any, but I said I don't really know how many of all the people that hunt right now will still be hunting in 5 to 10 years. Right, and it don't mean nothing. But I don't care if they do or don't. I mean, I like that they do, but because what happens is a lot of them are younger. So what happens is girlfriend, boyfriend, college, marriage, career. Like, there's so many stinking factors.
How hard are you willing to work and sacrifice and put that as one of your priorities?
Yeah, because maybe it won't be, and that's okay.
Yeah,
it's totally okay.
Yeah.
But I do think the herd will be thinned, and sometimes it will be thinned for a while, and those that really truly loved it and was passionate about it
once their lives
will come back when they're close to 30 or, whatever.
Get back into it later on.
Or they won't get back until they start having kids, and their kids are old enough to hunt, and they're like, man, I'm going to get back. I mean, I see those comments all the time on my videos. Man, I got out of it for the last 10 years, but now I have my little boy,
dude,
he's 6 years old.
A lot of the guys I grew up with going to just grade school and middle school together, they would hunt a little bit with their dad, and their dad only started doing it because their kid was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not kid was doing it, but like, oh, I want to take my son hunting, but I haven't duck hunted in 15 years.
Right.
But they start going because they're going when they want to go with their kid.
Yeah. Man, life gets busy, man. Oh, my goodness, it gets so busy.
We do have busy lives, dude.
We really do.
We live in a whole different world out here than a lot of people do.
And I don't like that a lot of times, to be honest with you. I really would love to slow it down. It is, dude. It's too much.
Look at all this sprig right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Big old studs, too. See, Harrison, so, like, when we went on that Sac Valley hunt, whatever that was, 3 weeks ago, dude, I've never seen so many hen pintails in my life. There was no drakes.
Yeah.
What in the world?
That's how it was.
Usually you see 10 drakes in one hen.
Courtship flights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you seen that too recently?
Yeah.
John?
Or last season in a certain spot, it was like that really bad.
Huh.
Like
Man, I've
really
never
bad.
really seen that.
I shot on our 3 hunt days. I shot 3 hen pintails because I thought they were gadwalls.
Oh no.
Like,
That's the worst.
First light, I'm like, here's a big bird with no color. I was like, well, there's a lot of gaddies, It just looked like a gavel to me, so I shot it. Hen pintail, hen pintail, hen pintail.
Well, maybe you'll get lucky and shoot one up here, John.
Yeah, hopefully.
Travis texts me,
Nice
I need a hen
penny.
pintail. It's like, I'm not shooting no hen pintail for
Is
you.
he
Are you
really?
crazy? Huh?
He really wants one?
For for mountain purposes, for whatever reason. I don't have no idea, but it's like, nah, try not to shoot. I mean, it happens.
If I accidentally
Accidents
shoot
happen.
one, then
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know what else we could really say on this one. We kind of went over some trip stuff that could probably help down the road, but we will definitely do recaps when we're done with this trip. And I hope we have 3 recaps for 3 amazing days. We actually, I think we're going to get 4 hunts in. I don't know if I even told you that, John. You might have to be buying another license.
okay.
I bought the old season.
Or you can, if you don't want to spend the money, you can just call for us.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Video and call.
John's all looking at me like,
I think I can sacrifice.
what did I look stupid to you?
I think I could sacrifice some more money for another.
No, like, I'm pretty sure I'm saying 90% sure that's what we're going to do. But
I'm just banking on that because I know how we are.
John, I haven't even told you, but did I tell you about the really good resi that I got for Wednesday?
Resi? No,
Oh, okay. We're definitely hunting Wednesday somewhere.
Yeah. But I want to see what it does today. Be curious.
Yeah.
I got a really good resi. But we talked about we can hunt in the morning Tuesday and then come back and hunt that Wednesday morning. But
yeah.
I'm hoping we don't have to do that. I'm hoping we're pounding mallards is what I'm hoping. So.
Yes, sir.
But it is hunting. It's not killing.
Yep.
It's hunting. So. You guys got anything else to add to this one?
I don't know.
Not really. Just ready to get after it.
Ready to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Just think tomorrow at this time, we might have about 14 greenheads on the strap working birds right now. Just ooh.
That's good.
I'm really bummed out. Hey, we could make a little run and go over to Calusa, get you an old cut down.
I'm good.
Kittles?
I got one
Kittles.
sitting in the mailbox.
Dude, so I've had a conversation. We'll do that in another episode. But anyways, this trip I will have my lanyard a T1 with a 1.370 on my right side. I will have Rocky's dog whistle. And on the other side, I'm going to have a DC Mondo LT cut down
No
on
hybrid.
the left side. Huh?
No hybrid.
No. So I'm going to have a barker, And then I'm gonna have a high barker. What do you got on yours? Oh, and the Mountain Dew T1, by the way.
Oh, so you're rolling two T1s?
No, I just meant that's the T1 I'm going to have.
I'm rolling the matching set of Dews. I'm rolling a T1 with a 370. I got another T1 with a 365. It's actually, let me
That's going to be on the lanyard?
That's not on the lanyard. But
okay.
Depending, how I don't know.
Remind me to get some pictures of those calls, too, while we're on this.
Cool. And then I'm rolling the matching hybrid with a 360 or a 355. I think it's a 360. I tone it down a little more ducky, a little more mellow. Yeah. Not so much squeal and snappiness on it. That's kind of the whole point, right? Mm-hmm. Rolling both of them. And then I got the, not that we're hunting specs up here, but I always roll the Riceland 3/4 and the Birdhouse spec call.
Is Birdhouse only have one call?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't have different variations.
Yeah, Birdhouse, Ken White.
What is it? Is he a California guy?
Manteca.
Oh, really? But he don't make them no more?
No, he still is. He only releases batches here and there. It's kind of like the Lairs thing.
Okay.
But he used to make the Tim Grounds calls. He was the maker for him.
Oh, really?
So he went out and started his own thing, Birdhouse calls.
Okay.
Yeah. Ken White, I don't know if anyone knows, but Ken White's just big-time spec hunter, big, well-known spec caller.
Gotcha. So what was I going to say with the calls?
Yeah. Just rolling those. It's kind of what I've always rolled. I change it.
So how many calls are you having on your lanyards? Are you having 3 calls?
I got 2 mallard calls, 2 spec calls.
That would me.
Not me.
You burping again?
No, no. Are you on your lanyard during the hunt? What do you got?
On my lanyard in the hunt, I got a T1, a hybrid, the Riceland, the Birdhouse, and then I got 2 whistles.
Okay. I
got a sprig whistle, and then I got another one that I like for widgeon and teal.
Okay. What about you, John?
Oh, and a finisher. Not that matters. But.
Yeah. I got that T1 I just bought from you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put the 1.330.
Is that the one you like? Finally got to like? Okay.
I like that one. And then I got the hybrid with just stock read. I don't even know. It's not even marked.
350. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else? I got a whistle and a gadwall call.
I like gadwall call. Okay.
Yeah, I like that little gadwall call actually a lot.
What brand is it? Is it that long one?
No, I did have that one, but I didn't like how long it was, so it's about that long as another Duck Commander one.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know they made a shorter one.
Yeah, that's really nice.
For gadwall places, I do feel like gadwall respond good to gadwall.
They do.
You know what a gadwall call works good for? Growling on it?
Canvas
back.
Oh yeah. Doing that little kind of... Yeah.
Like a growl on it.
Huh. Well, cool. Hopefully we can put them to work and make the birds land in our face and put Rocky Boy to work and have a successful hunt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys on the next one.